This is Caribbean and Taiwan. I'm from the Caribbean. I live and work in Taiwan. I've fallen in love with Taiwan as much as I've fallen in love with the Caribbean. I've always been in love with the Caribbean. Two very special places, and there's so much to discover about these two areas of the world, and more so about the relationship that I would like to see. I'd like to see that relationship deepen and widen, and in breadth and scope, and so hence Caribbean and Taiwan. I took a trip back to St. Vincent from Taiwan, and at this moment I'm in Paris, in France, on my way back to Taiwan. And I just wanted to share that route for those of you who might be interested in taking that route and going to the Caribbean or coming from the Caribbean to Taiwan. So I traveled Taiwan, Dubai, Paris, France, Martinique, Bequia, St. Vincent. So Emirates from Taiwan to Dubai, Emirates from Dubai to Paris, Air Caribe from Paris to Martinique, and a friend of mine flew me from Martinique to Bequia. So I suppose I need to let you know how you can do that aspect of it, because travel in the Caribbean, air travel, is a mess at this point. So that's why I'm doing this, to communicate with you and to share how you might want to do that. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And, that's how it works in the Caribbean. We're not a linear people, we don't work in a straight line. That's left brain. Europeans, the British, they work in a very straight line. It's either up, down, left, or right, just like a grid. They're very grid-like, left brain. The Caribbean, not so. I would like us in the Caribbean to be a little bit more left brain, a little bit more linear, just a little bit, in a positive way. We tend to place houses here, there, and everywhere. When you go to the Caribbean, we're not left, right, up, down. We're all over. Hills, curves, mountains. Yeah, it's a different lifestyle. And I'm not saying one is bad and the other is good. There's no such thing as bad and good. There are only consequences. Anyway, I don't want to digress. Up and down from Taiwan to the Caribbean, and 12,000 miles, and you might want to explore. Explore different ways, and that's what I did. Taiwan, Dubai, Paris, Martinique, Bequia. Took the ferry from Bequia to St. Vincent. Took the ferry back from St. Vincent to Bequia. My friend flew me in his Cessna 172 from Bequia to Martinique. It was a wonderful flight today. Flew at 4,500 feet. Went over basically the entire island of Bequia. I was able to look at the entire island of Bequia from Paget Farm right over to Park, that whole northern area, over the Bullet, and then across St. Vincent. Was able to see Young Island and the east coast of St. Vincent, of course, to St. Lucia. Left Fancy as I look back, and that was a great, that's a lovely coast, the northern coast of St. Vincent, and over the Pitons, and then to Martinique, taking about 15 minutes from Martinique, from St. Lucia to Martinique. So that's the route, and then of course to Paris now, and then Dubai, and then Taiwan. You have to choose your battles in life. You have to decide what it is you want. I needed to find something that occupied my mind at a certain level. Certain people can do that in the Caribbean, and certain people cannot. And I was able to do that up to a certain point, and then I wasn't. And so I'd like to share that story and maybe how it can help you, because Taiwan is an extremely advanced society. Taiwan is a phenomenon. Like the sunrise or the sunset or the aurora borealis or the moon, or even you are a phenomenon. I am a phenomenon, but we don't seem to recognize that We are. And we're unaware of certain things, certain phenomena. And Taiwan is one of them. The people of Taiwan are phenomena. They're plural, yes? Phenomena. And Taiwan is in itself a phenomenon, singular. There's so much I'd like to share. And that whole relationship between the Caribbean and Taiwan. There are only four nations, Haiti, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Belize, if we include Belize as part of the Caribbean, which it is. There are only four nations. So there's a lot to suss out. There's a lot to analyze, the whys, the wheres, the hows, and to learn more about Taiwan. So this is Caribbean and Taiwan, and I'm just sharing my trip, the route that I took. That's all, just the route, and something that you can think about. The other thing I'd like to share is this. So I'm in France at the moment, and this is a gadget that I think you should have. This was given to me by somebody very special. I forgot my charger, my charger for my computer. So I had to acquire this, or this was acquired for me by the same person who got this for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 谢谢你. Merci beaucoup. And so here goes. It's got 3 sliders. One gives you this, which is what you need in France. Parce que, press this button here, that goes down. Parce que this does not work in Paris, okay? So this is 3 prongs. You hear like my French accent. 3 prongs. This is what we use in the Caribbean, yes, for our outlets. But not in this part of the world, and not in this hotel. No, no, no. I was very dismayed when I came in here and I did not find this. So luckily I had this. And of course, this is the third one. It's a 2-pronged as well, but it's flat, right? So that goes back, press this, that goes down. So this little fella here, or this little lady, which way you prefer, this little lady here, this petite fille, she is the one that you can use, because in France, this is what we have to use, no? Oui. You see that? Can you see that? Yes. You see it? It is like that. Okay? It is like that. It is not 3-pronged, so you have to use this. Voilà. Comme ça. Bon. We have to have it fully extended. You always have to be fully extended if you want to be useful. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Why is it doing this thing now to me? There you go. All right. Okay? There you go. And now we can plug this in. The charger, all right? So you have to have that. You have to have that if you want to be in France, if you want to use it in France. Si vous voulez utiliser ça, il faut que vous avez cet adapteur, okay? Bon. All right, so that's it. My route from Taiwan to St. Vincent back to Taiwan. It's a little adventurous, but you have to choose your battles. You have to know what you want in life, you know? You have to know yourself. To thine own self be true. Know thyself. Good advice from Socrates, I believe it was. And so if you're traveling, get that adapter. And thank you very much to that lovely person who got me the adapter and my charger for my computer, which I forgot. And here we are in Paris. So I will see you soon. This is Caribbean and Taiwan, French version. So I say bye-bye, Taitian, as they say in Mandarin. Au revoir, à bientôt. Until the next time. Okay, à la prochaine. Bye-bye, à bientôt. Au revoir.